Hold on, guys. I will. I'm trying to get this stupid thing up. Hold on. Yeah, I'm home. I appreciate all the prayers, guys. Um, it's been rough. Hadn't been able to eat. Hadn't been able to really sleep good. Me and my son, we got home today. When some more people come in, I'll show you guys. Somebody sent me something, and I don't know who sent it. I'll show you guys in a little bit. I'm trying not to cry on here, guys, so hang in there. I start crying, I'm sorry. Hey, Kate. I'm trying to be strong, y'all. This is hard. But, I know. It's hard. Me and my son, when we got home, it was hard to come in the house. You know, I'm trying. I'm trying my best, you guys, to hang in there. And this is crazy. Hey, Tim. But I did want to tell you guys thank y'all for all the prayers, and it's hard. Thanks, Tim. I love you guys too. I just feel like I'm in a dream and I can't wake up. That's the way I feel. But somebody sent me something in the mail, and I don't know who did it. There was no name on there. It just had my address. It was in this box. I'm going to show you guys. Maybe y'all know who did it. It was in this box. And I'll show y'all what it was. So I cried. I hope you guys can see that. It says, sometimes you forget that you're awesome. So this is your reminder. You guys, when I seen this, I cried because it was hard. And then it had a coaster. And it had like a little mirror thing in there. And it had a candle. Hey, mobile mechanic. But you guys know the grandbaby's called Brandon Papa Awesome. And the grandbaby's taking it hard too. But you know, the grandbaby's the youngest one. I'm gonna tell you, that girl, she may be 6 years old, but she was my little rock. You know, it was. I wish somebody would have put the who did it in there. Yeah, it was thoughtful. I appreciate it, mobile mechanic. Yep. And it had the straw thing that goes with the cup. I don't know what I did with it. Here it is. It has a little straw cleaner thing. But there was no card. Yeah, the grandbabies, they kept me going. Uh, had to be K Noodles because uh, they didn't leave a name. And the funeral guy gave me a real rose, y'all. And you guys know me and roses. I love roses. But we did have hubby's services the 27th. And you guys know my son's birthday was the 26th. And mine was the 28th. And it was right there in between having the service. It was hard. Hey, Peanut. I love you too, babe. But I just feel like I'm in a dream that I just can't wake up. I haven't went in my bedroom yet. That's going to be the hardest part for me, guys. I appreciate it, Brian. I just need to get on here and kind of clear my brain a little bit. Because I just feel like I'm here and that's it. I told Mikey to go ahead and go to bed, go lay down. But you guys, it was hard. My mom was the one who went with me to make the arrangements at the funeral home. And you guys, it was hard on my mom because that was the same place where my dad was. And we buried my dad. Well, we buried my husband at the foot of where my dad is. And I'm going to be buried beside him. So I'm trying, Will. I am trying. I just feel, I don't know. It's hard to put in words, guys, how I feel because I feel like I'm just here. And I've been trying to answer some of my messages that I was getting on my phone. Y'all, my phone, I had like 100 messages on there. Yeah, it's hard. I hadn't even sat in there and, I sat on the couch. I couldn't sit in nobody's chair. It's just, I mean, I've been getting phone calls from family, and asking if I'm okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is. Hey, Leonard, I seen you was live last night. Um, I was at my mom's laying on the bed, and I was like, let me come in here and say hi. So I did. I couldn't sleep. So my mom's internet, oh man, y'all, she got one in metal roofs, and it's the signal in our house is bad, real bad. But yeah, Tim, a lot of you guys, I don't know if you know what happened. Um, it was kind of hard to put it all out there on the thing, but yeah, I appreciate it, Leonard. Um, my problem is I had to come and find all these extra um, papers that I had to have and get them done. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The VA hospital, the VA place where you have to, let them know everything. Um, and people like to drove me insane. I had to talk to them today, and I'm gonna tell you, they need some people in there that know what they're doing. Um, I repeated myself so many times, y'all. The same questions they kept asking me, and I kept telling them. But the hospital where my husband was, they still waiting um, uh, at the funeral home to get some paperwork, because They hadn't gave it out yet. He said so that he could do the death certificate thingamajig. He said he had to have that to do the death certificate, and then the VA has to have it. And I'm like, well, I can't give it to you until he gets it. He's waiting on paperwork from this hospital. But on the 23rd, I'll tell you guys what happened. I had pulled in to the parking garage at the hospital, and I was, getting my ticket so I could go and park. And hubby's doctor called, and she said, "Where you at? I need to talk to you." I said, "Hold on a minute. Let me get parked." I knew something wasn't right because I could tell in her voice that something wasn't right. And she says, "He had a real bad night, and we need to talk to you." I said, "Well, y'all won't let me in till 10 o'clock. I said, "Can I come on in now?" And she said, "No, we'll wait till 10 and we'll talk to you." Well, when I get in there, you guys, she comes in and she tells me that, and this other man doctor comes in with 2 nurses and respiratory, and they're like, this other machine we put him on, it was our last resort, and it's not working. It's a type of life support, you guys. Well, when they told me that, I said, "Well, what else are y'all going to do?" And they said, "We can't do anything else." And they told me to get a hold of family. So here I go. I look at hubby's phone and I call the first numbers that I seen. And I'm like, y'all got to help me. Y'all got to get up here. So some of the family come up, and we all prayed around hubby, and then they came in and they took him off. They had us to stand outside the door, but I turned around and I seen them take him off of it, and I turned back around, and they told us that we could come in. Hubby's heart rate was like 40, I think, and we were all around him, and it was like he really wasn't there after they took it off of him. He didn't. It's like he didn't take a last breath. It was like his heart just stopped, and I drove home. Everybody told me, hey, you could take and we'll drive you home. I said, no, I got to do this on my own. I've got to do it. I need me time. Okay. I needed my time. I got home and I broke down. It was Tim. I don't wish that upon anybody. But me and my son, we were here by ourselves, and I called my mom, and I told her, I says, I'll be there tomorrow, um, because they had me to sign some papers at the hospital for the funeral home to pick him up the next morning at 8 o'clock. And so me and my son, we got up the next morning, and my hardest part was to go into the closet to take and get a suit out for my husband. I broke down, and my mom's like, "Are you sure you're gonna be able to drive?" I drove from here to my mom's. You guys, some of them towns I don't even remember going through, but my son told me, he said, "Mom, you drove the speed limit." It was like the car was driving for me. That's what it felt like. I appreciate it, Kate. Um, it's it's hard. I don't wish it upon anybody. I'm gonna tell you. Um, you guys know we've lost a lot of family members, and this right here like to got me, which it still could. Um, at the funeral a few times, I thought I was just gonna pass out. Um, but for some reason, Agneta, the grandbabies kept coming up and grabbing a hold of me and telling me, Mama Awesome, Mama Sherry, Papa Awesome is your special angel now. I I lost it. It was like they they knew exactly what was going on, and you know they know where their Papa Awesome is. But the youngest grandbaby, um, thanks Foxy. The youngest grandbaby told me, she says, Mama Sherry, are you gonna cry at the funeral tomorrow? I said, baby, I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try to be strong. And then she says, well, if you have to, Papa Awesome understands. They were. They really are. Thanks, Letha. Hey, Sherry. It's it. I didn't say Siri. Yeah, my phone. But and then when the grandbabies left and I didn't have them there to hold on to me, I'm like, I miss my rocks. They were there to hold me up. Yep. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm gonna tell you, it's hard. I mean, the last few years we've lost so many family members, and then hubby. It's I feel. I'm gonna be honest. I feel dead inside. I feel like my soulmate, is gone. I appreciate it, guys. It's just It hurts. Yep. And I told my son that I just feel like I'm here. And then I went on hubby's page telling everybody, seeing pictures so that, we could do it on the slide thing they had in there. And going through all those pictures and trying to load them up at my mom's, that, I'm tell y'all, my mom's internet was goofy. It's hard, Tim. I don't know how I'm doing it. I can't, it seems like you can't get over one without another one. Yeah, I know. Somebody want to take care of that? I don't grow my own. Jeez. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Yeah, I got a lot of memories. A lot of memories. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, girl. I know how you feel. It's hard. I'm gonna tell you guys. Um, I don't know what's going on, but too many people passing. Yeah, that's true, girl. And I really appreciate you guys saying, "Oh, I got some." Hey, girl, you sent me flowers. You sent flowers. Hey, girl. I feel like my eyes just ain't gonna let no more tears out. I'm scared I'm gonna wind up getting dehydrated. I tried drinking a little water. It's just somebody in my driveway. Oh, guys. Y'all, my neighbors are next door. They took and mowed my yard. Can you believe it? They did. They mowed my front yard while I was gone. It kept going off on my phone when we was on the way to the funeral. And I said, "What is my neighbors doing?" And then I seen a lawnmower. And I'm like, "Oh, no. No, they ain't. They did. They mowed my front yard." Hey, Wanda. I know, girl. Well, the way things are right now, um, I don't know if I'm going to be here living in this house or what. Yeah. Hey, me, girl. I know. Well, we found out some things that we don't know yet. I'm still waiting and see how it goes. So, your girl may be moving. Where? I don't know. We got things that I'm trying to get taken care of, and then I'll know if I'm staying here or not. Yeah, I get to see Peanut. Okay, Leonard, I appreciate it. But I don't know. I was finding all my papers and trying to get everything together, and I'm like, man, you don't realize how much you need until you actually need them. But um, I just feel numb, like K Noodle said. I guess I'll Peanut be my rock again for me, like my grandbabies. I'd love to see you guys. I know we've been trying to see each other at the High Sauce Expo thing, but they keep canceling it. And now I don't know what's what. Yeah, I had to pray in here. I was like, God, please give me the strength to find what I gotta have. I'm like, I got papers I gotta find. And I told my sister and my mom, I says, I just got to take a little break from looking because I'm probably overlooking what I gotta have. But I've hugged so many people um, at the visitation and at the funeral, and you guys, I don't know if I'm coming or going. Um, my sister-in-law um, and my niece, they sung, and we had two preachers. One preacher, oh yeah, I've been feeling really queasy. One preacher, um, he messed up hubby's name. He called him Brian instead of Brandon. And I've been getting lightheaded. And he said we was married in 2017, and me and my husband been married ever since 2013. I'm like, oh Lord. And then he got my grandbaby's name wrong, and she's like looking at me like, Mama, make him get it right. I'm like, oh no. I appreciate it, Laura. Thank you, Letha. Well, let's just say I took and said, I got this. Hubby had made verbal plans on some things that he wanted to get to certain people. So I did, you know, and I told him what it was, and I'm leaving it at that. But everything else is staying with me. I mean, I'm not giving away anything because hubby wanted me to keep it, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep it, you know. Um, I appreciate it, girl. Um, no, no, I've got, from what they told me today on the phone, it's gonna be a little while before I could draw hubby's benefits off of his VA, survivor benefits. And if that goes through, I won't have a problem, staying here. And the house, hubby had an insurance out, but we're waiting on that to see if it's gonna let me stay here or not. I know, y'all. I know. Well, I picked this casket out, and I did the arrangements, and the guy at the funeral home, they made sure that my husband had a military um, funeral. He got the flag. Um, there was some motorcycle riders that came in, and they escorted in front of all of us with the flags. They drove us to escorted us to the graveyard. And in the sheriff's department there, they gave me a letter, and thanking hubby for his service. And then the funeral home gave me a frame for hubby's flag. And the writers gave me a metal, it was a gold coin. And my son stuck it in with the with the frame. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying. But I know. But I was gonna bring in um, hubby's thing and show you guys, and I went in there. I forgot it. Girl, I'm trying. I mean, hubby's insurance thing. It should. I'm hoping it prays. Yeah, that's what it's called. The Mississippi um, Patriot Riders. But it's it was hard for me to go in there. I mean, I know I seen hubby pass and everything, but for me to go into the funeral home and pick out hubby's casket, it was hard. I don't have anybody, Tim. I'm here by myself. There's my um, middle son. My oldest son, he had to lay down. He done got sick. But it's hard. I'll take a picture of the flag in the frame. Cloudy fixed it. He's tired. He hugged me, and I told him to go to bed. I'm okay. Yeah, I love my grandbabies. My grandbabies is my rock. I have been drinking coffee. Okay, a lot of coffee. Um, Y'all, I'm cold. Let me cut this AC down. Just pray that I can get a hold of this crap taken care of, because y'all, this stuff is driving me crazy. My son must have cut the air down. But I've been cold. It was cold in the funeral home. But I can say this: we did get blessed with no rain the 27th, because we've been getting rain from August the 6th from when hubby was put in the hospital every day, every single day. Tell him I said, hey, Mama loves you. But Cloudy, did your mother-in-law send this stuff? Is whoever got my at my address? I hope so, girl. I hope so. Cause like I told my mom, she's like, well, you come live with me, you guys. I'm 53 years old now, and I don't want to have to move in with my mom. Okay, okie dokie. Um, Cause y'all, I got a house full of furniture, and you guys should know my style is totally different than my mom's. I love my mama, but my mama's style is different. We even have styles different in clothes. She went with me trying to get me. I was trying to get two outfits because crazy me. Um, I got hubby's clothes, but I didn't get mine. Okay, and I'm like, what am I gonna wear? And then I was like, well, I just got to go and get me some clothes. I told my mom, I says, after we go to the funeral home, get that taken care of, let's go and let me see if I can find me some clothes. I got pants. I'm sorry. Because I was like, it was cold up in that funeral home. Well, happy birthday. But I can say this much. My three boys, they had a dad that really loved them. All right. Y'all remember when hubby let me fix his makeup on him? And he got up in the camera and says, does this make my eyes pop? I'm gonna tell y'all, I put that in the picture slide just to see if I could make anybody laugh, okay? And his daddy seen it, and he told me, he says, is that Brandon? I said, yeah. He let me put makeup on him. Yeah, he was brave. Well, I had a jacket on and I was still cold, okay? I was still cold. Um, I got told a lot of stuff, you know. The preacher, one of them said that hubby, when he was younger, when he was 14 years old, he acted like he was 30 something. Um, he was always trying to be older and always getting into trouble. I learned a lot of things about hubby that I didn't know, but it was just to sit there and watch the slide, you know. Um, and then the preacher, the preacher was had two preachers up there. I love you too, Tosh. Hey, Tosh, did you send me this? I remember I gave you my address. Did you do that? Yeah, it was I. Tosh did it. Girl, I cried, Tosh. I cried my behind off. Girl, you didn't know. My grandbabies called their papa awesome. Awesome. And when I read this, I broke down on the phone. I was on the phone with my mom and my son and my sister. Well, I cried, but I'm smiling now. I know who it was from. Now we know. It was sweet. Now I know who did it. I did. I cried so much, y'all, till y'all should have seen my eyes the other day. They were swelled so bad I had to take rags and kind of try to get the swelling down in my eyeballs. But I am gonna be, trying my best to think happy thoughts. Yeah, we had one chicken that passed away while we were gone, and it was kind of acting funny anyway. It was the one that was egg bound that we kept putting in the Epsom salt water, and it didn't work. I kind of knew it was gonna pass. I was hoping it wouldn't. Okay, girl, I love you, and I appreciate it. But it's just rough, real rough at night. Um, I think I might have slept maybe about an hour, hour and a half, maybe last night at my mom's. But it was. It's gonna be harder on me, you know. Um, hubby not being in there. But yeah, I took and I got. I said, I need to get on here and let you guys know that I'm hanging in there. Some people want to know what happened, and I don't know. Sorry, Will. And it's just like Mr. Keeney at the funeral home told me, take it one day at a time. Don't try to rush nothing. He told me just one day at a time. And my beautiful sister-in-law, um, she's been messaging me now. They did have, there was my sister-in-law and my aunt and some other people had brought food to my mom's, and I really appreciated that. Um, and you guys know, me and my mom, we did go shopping and get some stuff so that we could have it at the house in case we, needed it. I'm so sorry. But I told my mom, she's like, let me buy it. I said, Mom, what would Brandon tell you? Put your money back in your wallet. She's like, but you're going to need it. I said, I got this. I got it. By the grace of God, I got this. But Cloudy can tell you. Um, Without hubby's life insurance policy, I mean, yeah, I had to pay a little something, but that was for an extra preacher. We could have had that on his policy, but it was already done. I didn't know there was going to be another preacher, but I took care of it. Well, I got to still take care of that. Yeah. Well, my husband, he would be telling me, pinch them pennies, honey. That's what I'm going to be doing. Pinching my pennies. But they did tell me that, it may take a few weeks for anything extra. That way I can take care of some other bills and things. But I just need the death certificate because these people are asking for it. That hospital's got to release that info to him so he can get this prepared. And then Mr. Kenny at the funeral home, he sung a song, the very last song that was sung. And we were all standing up while he was singing it, and he seen me. I thought I was supposed to fall. Y'all would have seen me go flat in there. But my son grabbed my arm, and Mr. Kenny stepped down off of the thing and got a little bit closer. But I'm gonna be okay, guys. It's just gonna take a little time for me. I don't know when I'll be able to come back on and do a video or anything. It may be a spur of the moment and may just go live. But I just needed to get on here and talk for a little bit. That's all I needed. But I appreciate all the prayers. I really do. I am. I might have to. Because I told my mom, I says, everybody tells me stay busy, stay busy. I said, well, I'm going to be going through my house, cleaning clutter, getting stuff out of the house that I don't need. Not heavy stuff now. A bunch of my crap. It's going to be thrown away. But my sister gave me a necklace. And it's got a cross on it. And it has hubby's wedding band. So I got it on my neck. So that way, he's close to my heart. Yep. I love you guys too. And I wish I could have put hubby's ring on his finger, but they said his fingers was still, still swelled. Nah. Oh no. My mama would say yeah. I appreciate it, Tim. Yeah. One day at a time. But I'm going to always keep my hubby's wedding band around my neck. I had someone ask me, are you going to go get married to somebody else? Heck no. I says, once a Macmillan, always a Macmillan. Don't bring me nobody. I ain't married. Nope. Don't want to date. Nope. I'm going to take care of me. Appreciate it, Tosh. I'm trying. I know, Tim. I seen it. I read it. I was like, I know Tim's trying to. Tim, it changes your words around. But I said, nope. My soulmate, love of my life, is up there. I ain't married. I ain't dating. Don't no man come and message me. Okay? Because I'm going to say, I'm going to sick my husband on you. He's up there. I'm like, heck no. Mm-mm. I only have one love, and that's my hubby. And he ain't here, and I'm like, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, girl. I keep saying, guys got to help me through this. Like when I was praying to find these papers, I was like, God, please help me. I knew they were in our file cabinet thing, and I'm like, God, please. I still got one paper I got to find. And I'm like, God's probably going to let me find it too. I was like, but I told my sister and my son, I told them, I said, I'm just going to go live for a little bit. I need to kind of keep my mind off things. Yep. Yep. But I did tell him, you promised me you wouldn't leave me. But that was God's doing, not his. I appreciate it, Leonard. Yeah. Because it's just one of them. I know, girl. Like I told my mom, I says, nope, I ain't marrying nobody else. I'm sorry. Once a Macmillan, always a Macmillan. Mm-mm. But like I told him, I'm just tired, and probably I'm just overlooking something that I got to get. So hopefully I'll find it. But and my father-in-law told me if I needed anything, just let him know. But you guys know I'm the type, I got this. I got I'll get through it. I'll get everything done. I may be tired, but I'll get it done. And somebody keeps messaging me. But oh, you're welcome. Glad you like it, Will. But I appreciate it, Leonard. Well, look at here. Hey, Johnny. I know. That's what my son told me. He said, Pops is probably over here hiding this in here where you ain't can't see it. I said, well, I'm gonna probably have to pull one folder at a time out and go through each one and find this one piece of paper, you know, which is crazy. But that's something he would do. You gonna tell me that too? Phil? I thank God for my mama to help me go and make all these arrangements, and she was there with me. I'm hanging in there. I feel like I'm in a dream and I can't wake up. That's what it feels like. But I'll be all right. It may take me years to get over this. I hope so, because it's just, it's hard. But I can say this much. I think the services and stuff turned out really good. And I think I done pretty good with the casket that I picked out for my husband. It did have praying hands on the sides of it and in the inside. And I appreciate it, Johnny. And I thought it looked really nice. Tosh, I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. Hey, Hazel. Yeah, y'all got to keep me going. I know I hear y'all now. Are you okay? Because I done seen them messages telling me, hey, you okay? I don't know, Will. I'm hanging in there, girl. That's all I can say. I'm hanging in there. I just hadn't went to the bedroom yet. I've been in every other spot of the house. I just haven't made it to the bedroom. So, y'all pray for me. He passed the 23rd. Hazel. I appreciate it. Tim is. It really is. And everybody told me you need to take some sleeping pills. Yeah, Hazel. His services was the 27th. Um, yeah, girl. Yeah, Hazel. You heard me. But everybody said take a something that make you sleep. The way my body feels, I probably, you know, um, it'd still be going. Probably because of all this coffee I'm drinking. Thanks, Johnny. Let me make sure you guys are. Hold on. Leonard Duke, United Mind. Why not? See who else was in here. Let me make sure you guys are mods. Leonard, say something. I didn't know you wasn't a mod. Yeah. Leonard, say hi. So I made sure you're a mod on here. But yeah. It's hard, but by the grace of God, He got to help me through this, y'all. Um, I just feel, I don't know, like K Noodle said, numb. Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. Yeah, it's hard. There you go. Let me make sure it worked. There you go. I forgot. I was gonna check and make sure you were mod. Yeah, this I almost say ma'am. Oh Lord, that made me feel so old. I know I look old, y'all. Just gray hair and hair everywhere. Sorry. I just brushed and went on today. I ain't do nothing with it. I appreciate it, girl. But I appreciate it, Leonard. Yeah, I am old. I turned 53 yesterday, Will. And I had people telling me happy birthday, sending me messages, and I'm like, it ain't happy birthday because my hubby ain't here. It ain't a happy birthday. I need your help, Cindy, because I got some issues with them. Take and email me, girl, or find me on Facebook. I know what you mean, K Nels. It's a southern thing. Yep. They taking it hard, but they strong. This one in here is taking it harder. Yep. I mean, I know a lot of people would probably be asking God why. I never did. I mean, I look at it like this: when it's our time to go, God's going to take us one way or another. Um, Even though we might not understand, God does. Is the way I keep looking at it. Okay, Hazel. Girl, I don't know how I drove to the funeral home. To be honest, I don't even know how I drove to the graveyard. I appreciate it, girl. They telling me forms I got to fill out that I got to do. I'm like, send me the darn things. Well, see, I'm usually the one, if someone passes in the family, um, either on hubby's or on mine, you know, I like to cook. I like, doing stuff. But I'm going to tell you guys, I did make some baked beans at my mom's. And my mom, and she made her potato salad, y'all. I did take a bite of it. Girl, if I'd have had some K-8, I probably would have had some. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know how I did it. And I told my mom, I says, I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee. And everybody's like, you got to eat. You got to eat. Take a bite of this. Y'all, a bite of this and a bite of that. Mm. Yep. True, Tosh. Elbow cough. What? Hazel, what you doing? But it was hard for me to get on here and tell y'all that hubby had passed. And I know. Yeah, Will sent me a Bon Appetit. The Julia Childs thing. He had me laughing. I let my mom listen to it, Will. You made her smile. God bless. But Tim, I didn't know you were a year younger than my husband. Yeah, I guess I'm a cougar, as everybody says. But I know I love y'all too. I love you too, Will. But it's just, yeah, yes. And for the ones that don't know, yeah, my husband, he's 47, and I turned 53. um, I was older, but like hubby says, age is just a number, you know. Yep, he was young. I told him, I said, honey, I says, you supposed to be here with me. We supposed to grow old and gray. I said, even though I'm already gray, you know, I says, but we're supposed to grow old together, you know. I told him fight it, but God had other plans, you guys. Yep, I know. I mean, Tim, one day he was doing better. The next day, I thought he was getting better from what the doctors was telling us, and then all of a sudden they said he was getting bad at nighttime, and and then they said the oxygen was not functioning through his body like it should. The machines wasn't working um, enough. They had it on max, okay, and they said the new machine still wasn't circulating the oxygen. They said he had lack of oxygen to the brain, the heart, and other body organs. And they said that without it, um, he just couldn't make it. And I couldn't believe, I think hubby was maybe just a few minutes. Well, they said, okay, on August the 6th, I'll tell y'all. On August the 6th, hubby was short of breath, couldn't breathe at my mom's. You guys know we were going to get the grandbabies. Well, hubby, I tried to get him to go. He refused. Finally, my mom told him, and to go, and he did. So I called the ambulance. The ambulance came, picked him up. The hospital in Greenville, Mississippi, they took and they said he had a collapsed lung, and it's a mucus plug in there. It was stopped up that caused the lung to deflate, and they said that they were going to airlift him. And I was trying to find out where. Well, the doctor said, he was going to try the VA. The VA said they didn't have a lung doctor. So he got a hold of UMMC in Jackson here in Mississippi, and they flew him there. Well, you guys know, they said he had pneumonia, and they said that the mucus plug is what caused the lung to deflate on top of the pneumonia. Plus, they said he was septic. Okay, that's what they said. Then a couple of days later had passed, and they said that he aspirated on the vent from the nurse not cleaning out the mouth area like it should be. He aspirated, and it caused an abscess on the right lung. And from there, they done tests. They done the scope thing to see if there was any type of bacteria or fungus that might be trying to grow, cause him to run into the fevers that he was doing. And they thought, well, maybe we might have to change his antibiotics they had him on. And that wasn't working. Then they decided that, they were going to try this new type of vent. They said that it makes a weird sound. Every time the machine would work, it would kind of, it's like patting his lungs and stuff. You could see it jerking. And we thought it was working, okay? But they said it wouldn't. They had it on max, and you're only allowed to be on that thing for so many days on that machine. And they said, So they had to cut it off. Sad to say, but the nurses and stuff, they gave me a little bottle and handed it to me. And it had hubby's last heartbeat from his EKG, and they put it in a little jar and gave it to me. And told me that way I'd have his heartbeat with me all the time. I'm trying not to cry. But I do have it, and I held it in my hand during the funeral, and it's like you feel like you're numb, and I felt like I was in some kind of dream or something, and I just can't get out of it. I wish I'd wake up and everything would be back to normal, but I know it's not. But it's hard, and I know everybody. Some people told me, stay busy, um, talk about it, don't hold it in. So that's what I've been trying to do. Is I've been holding it in. I mean, yeah, I get mad because I wonder, could the doctors have done something more? But he had so many doctors till, you would think they were doing their job. But it's hard to really accept it. And I have been checking in on my brother-in-law, making sure he's okay. It's just, like he said, it's still hard to believe that he's not here. Okay, girl. I'm sorry, Hazel. I hadn't had time to call you, girl. I hope so, Tosh. Because I feel like I almost screamed in the yard, but I didn't. That hubby wasn't coming back into the house. You guys know, I was preparing for my husband to come home, for him to get better. But it's just something that, it's hard to handle and hard to explain. I mean, I keep praying, God give me strength, because I appreciate it, girl. But I love you, Letha. But it's just, it's hard. I appreciate it, Letha. I didn't mean to get on here and stay on for an hour and 25 minutes. Tim, I wonder where my strength is, because, I mean, I feel like I don't have any. I mean, I did get through it, the services and the visitation and everything, but I would prefer me going back to the hospital every day, seeing my hubby, holding his hand, um, praying for him every day, putting the phone up to his ear, letting his dad pray for him and, you know, talk to him. But I can't do that anymore. I told my mom I wouldn't be gone too long. I'm gonna try to get some stuff taken care of here, and I told my mom, I says we'll be going back to the graveyard. Um, be taking some more flowers up there for him because he had some beautiful flowers that's on the grave, guys. I appreciate it. Well, I know I went on there and I said, "Oh Lord, my views is one." I got 64 views. I was like, "Oh, you guys know I haven't been able to do anything." I appreciate it, Letha. But I guess, guys, I'm gonna get off of here and try to get ready for bed. I come in and put a t-shirt and shorts on, and yeah, y'all saying the same thing. But I appreciate you guys for all the prayers and oh, Tim, he loved that shirt, and he took it from me, and I told him, that's my shirt, but I'm like, my hubby's t-shirts, your girl is gonna be wearing them. They mine. Some romaine noodles. Girl, I appreciate it, Johnny. He did love that shirt. I appreciate it. But I still have it, okay? Don't worry, you probably see me wearing it. But I love you guys, and I really appreciate you guys coming in here and being here for me, because this is still going to be a hard road for me. And sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. I know I can talk on the phone to people, but when I get to see you guys' comments, Tosh, girl, tomorrow I told my son, I says, if the backyard needs mowing, and I told him your girl might try to use that zero turn, and he's like, no, you ain't, Mom. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. No, I ain't never drove one. Um, I'm gonna try it. I will, girl. I will. Okay. I appreciate it, Sherry. But if you guys don't know what a zero turn is, a type of lawnmower, I'm gonna try that thing. Be my luck. I run over the fences and the high tunnel, and you guys know I ain't finished with my high tunnel. I don't know what the plans are. I don't want to start something that I ain't gonna be able to finish, because if I have to move, my high tunnel coming with me. My son said no. But we will be taking the iTunes back down because I ain't leaving it. I got too much money in that thing. And it be coming with me. So just keep your fingers crossed, guys, that everything falls into place like we're hoping. All right, guys, I love you. God bless. Stay safe. Thank y'all so much for being in here for me. I really appreciate it. I love y'all.